One of the things that a lot of applications need is they need some identifier for row numbers, ranking, or otherwise of what a top or a bottom item happens to be. This is where our different ranking functions come into play. You'll notice that we have row number, which is going to give us the very simple row number. We'll have rank, which will give us a ranking based on an order by statement. Now keep in mind that ties, if you're using rank, will skip to the next number. My basic analogy here is think of the Olympics. If two people tie for second place, no bronze medal is awarded. You have a gold and two silvers, no bronze medal. With dense rank, however, in the case of a tie, what would wind up happening is that the first item would be won, or given a gold medal to go back to my Olympics analogy. The two items that tied for second would both get silvers, and then third would have a bronze, and that would be listed as number 3. Finally, last but not least, we can break things down into different groups by using entile, short for percentile. The goal of entile is to give us the ability to group items together. Now, keep in mind that this is not going to give us any form of standard deviation or otherwise. All that this is going to do is just give us groups, where X would represent the number of groups. I think the best way to understand the different ranking functions is to take a look at an example. And let's build a very basic little query here. We'll say select name, list price, from production product, where product subcategory ID equals 1, order by list price DSC. Okay. So what this gave to us is this gave us a list of all the mountain bikes, but they're going to be sorted by the list price in descending order. Now let's start adding on our different ranking functions. The first one that we have is our row number. Now the basic syntax is whatever function it is that we want, over, and then how we want the data to be ordered for the row numbers. So in our case, we want to do it by list price, descending, and then we'll say as row number. And you'll notice, sure enough, there is our row number, and all that it's doing is it's just giving us a very basic little row number. Now I'm going to make my life a little bit easier. Just do a little bit of copy and paste. Let's do a rank as rank. And if I execute that, what I want you to notice is that my rankings for all of my Mountain 100 silvers are all set to 1 because all of those are $33.99.99. So since all of those match, they all get a rank of 1. When we get down to item number 5, however, now the tie is broken, but we're not going to simply see 2. Instead, everything else is going to be skipped, and it's going to go right on to 5. Contrast that with dense rank. That when we add on our dense rank, you'll notice when we get to our black 38, that now we're at item 2 as far as our ranking is concerned. And then finally, last but not least, is our entile. Now with entile, we have to indicate the number of groups that we want to create. So in our case, we want to create 4 groups, and what you'll notice is, sure enough, we've got entile of 1 all the way down to, we got 32 rows there, which is why I chose 4, all the way down to item number 8, and then picking up with item number 9, that's inside of group number 2, picking up with item number 17, that's inside of group number 3, and then finally, you'll notice that item 25 is going to kick off 4. Now again, with entile, all that it's doing is just doing a very basic little break down into separate buckets. There's no real logic or anything else like that inside of here.